What's up YouTube, what's up YouTube? Welcome to All 3 Garage, If y'all tune in, I hope y'all consider subscribing, like the video, share with your friends, family, or whoever. Today we're going to be looking at this one particular video. Hellcat used in the street racing, value at 100K, crushed at Louisville impound lot. Man, if you don't know, they are going to be banning some Durangos. They are going to be banning Durangos, I believe is due to like the emissions and all that. So 17 states have the Dodge Durangos banned and all that, and so crazy. Anyway, we're gonna look at this video, then we're gonna look at the comments and all that, and just go from there.
LAPD is using this as a warning to anybody who's involved in street racing. This car was seized by police. Addie Miners joins us now live from the LAPD impound lot to explain why this $100,000 car had to be crushed. Addie?
Is something wrong with the audio?
To those who participate in street racing in Louisville, the message from city officials is simple.
We will seize your car, and if it's not legal for the streets, we will crush it.
This 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat was crushed on Wednesday because officials say it was comprised of stolen parts, including a 700 horsepower engine.
This is a car that's a liability. It's a huge safety risk. We've went over with the county, civil, several lawyers, NICB as well. We could not find any way to make this car street legal.
Detective Kyle Willis was one of many officers who investigated this case for over a year. With the help of LMPD's drone and helicopters, Willis says officers were able to identify that this car was used in an illegal street takeover.
If we could put this in the fleet, 100% we would have put it in the fleet. There's just too many cars attached to it, too many stolen parts.
According to LMPD, this is the first car that they've crushed under the street racing ordinance, which was passed in 2022. That ordinance allows LMPD to seize cars used in street takeovers or street racing.
We've seized a total of 167 cars under this ordinance. So that's very important to understand that work is being done, and we've effectively put a stop to this.
So far in 2025, LMPD has seized 35 cars. For comparison, that's half of what they seized in 2024 and 40% less than what they seized in 2023. As those numbers trend in the right direction, Chief Humphrey says,
This is a message to people who want to go out here and participate in this dangerous behavior, that we are not going to tolerate it on the streets of Louisville.
Yeah, that street takeover stuff is pretty dangerous and all that. I have been seeing a lot of incidents happening where people falling out of cars crashing into each other and all that. So I see, and that's good for the city and all that, you know, honestly. Because, hey, if I'm getting off at, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I can't get through because somebody have a pit going on and stuff, I'm going to be mad and stuff. Hell yeah, I'm going to be mad. But, I mean, they should do it in, like, legal areas and all that. Usually they do have, like, legal pits and all that now, for what I have been seeing few months back and all that ago. But, like, doing it on the street and all that is pretty unnecessary. Honestly, but you know, you can have fun, but you know, try to think of others, and you know, or cut up somewhere like on a backcountry road or something. Cut up somewhere, but like on a public street and all that. Nah, but yeah, they cracking down on the street takeovers. Like I said, they probably had a lot of incidents going on and stuff. So yeah.
now of those 167 cars.
But this Dodge Durango right here was stolen. Well, it had stolen parts on there and all of that. So that's the reason why they crushing it, and it was in the takeover. So that's the main reason it's taking over. And it's kind of crazy that, like I said, they are banning Dodge Durangos and all that. But like I said, that like relates to emissions, and I really didn't like take a deep dive in it.
But that's what it's around. Seized over the past couple of years. Well, 4 of them have been auctioned off. One was scrapped, and then the one you saw today, that one was crushed. Now, all of the proceeds that are raised from auctioning off or scrapping cars, that goes back to LMPD. And Jennifer, I'm told that they've got about 15 cars right now inside the LMPD tow lot that have been seized during that 6-month period under the ordinance from street racing.
Well, Addie, let's talk about that. The street racing ordinance was actually changed or revised in 2023 to be stronger. What were those changes?
Well, Jennifer, at first, the ordinance just required that someone participating in street racing or a street takeover, they would have their car taken away and they would be fined. But in 2023, they included spectators and other people that were blocking off roads that could allow that street racing or street takeover to happen. So now, if you do participate in any of these street racings or street takeovers whatsoever, you could have your car taken for 6 months and you'll get an $1,000 fine for that first offense. Now, once your car...
Man, they pretty strict. They pretty tight on the rules now. Because you got to imagine, most of them people cars, they probably got one car, maybe two cars. But damn, if they don't got that one car and it's gone for 6 months for no reason. Oh, yeah. They cracking.
Is taken. It's got to, once your car's taken for 6 months, after that 6-month period is up, you got 45 days to come here to the tow lot and pick it up. Otherwise, it could be sold
crushed
or crushed.
Okay.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Anyway, guys, it's going to be pretty much it. Hellcat used in the street racing value at 100K crushed in Louisville impound lot. Y'all should have took it and made it an undercover police car. It helped to catch the Hellcats. Obviously, the guys say they couldn't use it because it wasn't 100% with the original parts and all. It was stolen and stuff. He said he wished they could add it to the fleet, but they can't. And who else? Imagine getting your car seized by the police and it's in the police fleet. That is crazy. Too many stolen parts is what the article said. The engine in the car looks stock. Yeah, that could be possible. Maybe the engine not though, but I don't know. That engine, transmission, and transfer case are for sale somewhere. Don't think they are not. Of course. Yeah, the junkyard definitely rigged that crusher to save the powertrain. Travis is now on the hunt for scrap parts. They funny. This is stupid and illegal. You can't just crush a car because the stolen parts own it. If it was my car, I would actually own it. If I owned this, it would be major lawsuit. The police would be buying me a brand new one. I mean, if it's got stolen parts, it's a stolen car. I can see if you bought the parts at a legit place and all that, and they crush it. Yeah, I feel, but these are like stolen parts on a freaking car that we talking about here. It's just like you going in a grocery store, you stealing that goddamn groceries and all that. You about to get away, they catch you. I mean, they gonna take the groceries and stuff back, but they might end up throwing it away after you had it like for a few, I don't know, hours or days or so. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It might be a bad example. Knows they didn't crush it Q because they're going to use the engine, of course. They need to do this to the guy down the street from me. I definitely knew something like this was eventually going to happen because I'm a bit older, and when I grow up, the cops just impound your car. You will have to pay $1,000 to get it out of the impound, and they will do the same thing if you caught buying drugs. And that was years ago, so I can only imagine what they would charge today if they had the same program. They didn't crush it. The scrap yard is not completely crushing it. Of course they not, bro. Past last year, you see the one car about Blase. Dumbo, they could have sold a motor transmission for big bucks, wasted resources. Obviously, they didn't crush the car all the way down. They really didn't. Hope the fool who bought it and lost is still responsible for the payments on it. No one ever. These thugs were intelligent. LOL. Let's not wish bad on people, but they do need to be held at accountability and all that. Somebody said could have sold it and supported your schools and not cut programs, not smart cops. I don't know, boy. It's mixed emotions. Like I said, it's crazy that they doing this, but they trying to force the action and all that. They got to and all that for people to listen. They trying to get y'all to their program and all that. So if y'all disobeying they rules and all that, that's what's going to happen and stuff. So everybody should be aware of this. But anyway, that's going to be pretty much it. If y'all made this far, if y'all can subscribe and like the video, share with your friends, family, or whoever, and don't be a stranger. Peace.